And one of the last question is about feminism. So most of our, I'm not really talking about Muslims, but any girls that are living in UK or in whichever country, they
Mm.
just want to be feminist and they just want to be free. They just say there's no man up, there will be just be women up or girls up. They want to be like as man, and they want to be what I would say. I have no. Mm, they want to be what I would say. They want to be in your life. They want to have a party. They want to live with the boys as they want. There should be no possession of the boys.
Yeah. Yeah, again, bro, it's the world that we live in today. You know, the whole feminist movement, if you look at the history of it, was a response to the oppression of the woman in the West, and you know, the status of the woman in the West. I mean, sorry.
Uh, they, they say the girls say India they say that the women are very happy in the West. They said they are living the original life while we as not living our original life. They say this type of claims in India.
You're right. Again, people don't. You know, the problem is, bro. We are people are really dumbed down these days, and
Yeah.
we are literally slaves to the propaganda that sort of affects us and is all around us. Where did they get these ideas from, man? I mean, what do you consider? How do you consider women in the West, for example, to be living the life and so on and so forth? Think about the way women are being used in the West as they're objectified, bro. I mean, they are one of the biggest driving forces of consumerism in the West. They're objectified to sell product. Is that something to be proud of? I mean, just think about it. I mean, so many different things, honestly. And this whole idea of feminism, and all the Muslim sisters, you know, I really encourage Muslim sisters to do this. Really take some time to study what Islam says about
Mm,
the woman and how, and think about this. Allah addresses women separately and men separately on many occasions in the Quran, right? This is something to be
mm,
really, you know, subhanAllah, be grateful for, that Allah hasn't just put you in the same basket as men. Allah defines you as a unique gender, and you're unique and you have very special qualities that men don't have, and men have special qualities that women don't have. They're
mm,
different. Now, what the general idea, one of the ideas behind feminism, what the feminists would try to do, oh, so you're saying there's a difference. A difference means what you're saying is one is better than the other, that the man is better than the woman. No, just because there's a difference, it doesn't mean one is better than the other. You know, do you see what I'm
yeah.
saying? We're different, no doubt, biologically, physically, psychologically, you know, in every way. There are similarities between men and women, no doubt, but there are some differences too. Islam acknowledges those differences and caters for those differences in a beautiful way. Islam gives men amazing role models, and it also gives women amazing role models to look up to,
Uh,
right? I mean, think about the amazing women role models in Islam, bro. I mean, and the sisters
mhm.
listening, such amazing role models. But what do women want to do today? Man is the criteria. Man is the gold standard.
Yeah.
Subhanallah. You know what's wrong with the way we're thinking? You know, it's
And the,
yeah,
and the main problem in India is they are get affected with the Bollywood and the Hollywood movies. They think,
yeah,
wow, what a beautiful this is. And because
yeah,
they like there's Ajib and this is. And one thing they say, the why Muslims should do a parda. Well, it's a women, why they should do it? It's like I what say this is like an hatred against the women.
yeah. But so this is so the way I would address this is, look, the question is, who do you want to follow?
Yeah.
Sisters, brothers, who do you want to follow? Do you want to follow what's logical? What makes sense? What elevates you as a human being? Following other people, especially men who run certain aspects of society and pull the strings and create narratives and want you women to dress in a certain way, you know, so they buy certain clothes? Or do you want to follow the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one that made everything and everyone? What gives you dignity? What's going to really elevate us as human beings? Following other creatures, other humans who are as weak and limited as us, and who would tell us to do certain things not for our benefit, but for the benefit of themselves? Or do you want to follow the creator of the heavens and the earth, who doesn't want anything from us, but anything he tells us to do is for our own benefit? Who do you want to follow? You know, and we don't
Yeah.
think of it like this. Women think, no, look, West, women dress like this, we want to be like them. It's again complex, Western complex. Oh, they're
And
like
one thing
this. Yeah.
I want one thing to tell that even the Muslim women are get raped by the wearing the hijab or they wearing the doing a burqa, but they're going to raped. So what's the big difference then? Do they just have claims?
But that's not, no one's saying like this. No one's saying that's the reason. That's the fundamental look. The
Yeah,
fundamental reason men wear what they wear and women do what they do or wear what they wear in
yeah, that's
Islam,
good.
it should be because it's coming from Allah. Fundamentally,
Yeah,
that's the reason. You're not covering yourself for the men fundamentally,
yeah,
or as the first point of call. And men aren't doing certain things for women. We're not doing things to appease each other. We're not subject to each other in Islam. We're subject to the Creator. Whereas
yeah,
outside of Islam, humans are subject to each other. Ideas,
yeah.
ideologies, views, propaganda. This is what we're subject to these days. So it's
Mm,
Islam elevates you as a woman and a man,
mm,
and it really distinguishes you and honors you. The hijab is a powerful symbol of honor for the Muslim woman. It should be if they see it the right way, but they don't.
yeah,
We're seeing things in a very distorted way. So I think sisters need to really take some time, and brothers, see what Islam says about the different genders, how it gives each gender its due time, and how Allah addresses the male and the female, how Allah honors each. And this is something we've forgotten. What we think is, even as Muslims, oh, there's a difference. Men can do this, women can't do this, therefore men are better than women, or the other way around. No, who said anything to
yeah.
do with better or worse? It's nothing to do with that. It's just distorted ways of looking at things, bro. We need to really go back to our tradition and think about these things properly.
Yeah.